You believe in Detroit? Put your hands in the air. Too long have the suburbs and the media been on our city. It's time we set the record straight. It's time we let the world know Detroit's biggest problem is not in the city of Detroit, but it's across 8 Mile. I believe Detroit will shine.
Some motherfucker named Reverend Wendell Anthony, who is sucking Dave Bean's cold wrinkled dick to fund his charter school. He's conspiring with him to take away our right to vote. The NAACP, who fight for the right of people to vote, is now fighting to take away people's right to vote for their school district, their school board. This nigga Reverend Anthony Williams, or Wendell Anthony, Reverend Wendell Anthony of the NAACP Fellowship Baptist Church. These niggas and other niggas like the Council of Baptist preachers, these motherfuckers ain't nothing but niggas who's trying to fund their private dreams with public dollars. We ain't having it, church man. And I ain't calling you niggas church man because the moves you shoot in the city of Detroit is purely bullshit. And I don't give a fuck what you say. God ain't with you niggas. Detroit, that dirty white bitch Jennifer Granholm hired emergency financial manager Robert Bob to basically destroy and help destroy this city. Understand this, you two stupid motherfuckers. I would love to challenge the people who gave him his degree and the people who gave her her law degree. I would really like to know how they think and what were they thinking when they said Jennifer M. Granholm knows law or Robert Bob deserved this particular doctorate or baccalaureate. When you close down a school, you basically begin the dismantlement of that community where that school is, because no one wants to live in a community without schools. This makes your city very unattractive, and because white folks up in Lansing been wanting to get hold and control and permanent control of the Detroit public schools because of the money that comes through those doors. They have been doing everything since John England to try to take that from the citizens of Detroit. Hence you have a
destroy the Detroit public school system under the directives of Jennifer Granholm, who is the current governor of Michigan. I'll be glad when she leaves and take Robert Bob with you. Robert Bob be the hell out of Michigan. Robert Bob be the hell out of Michigan. Robert Bob be the hell out of Michigan.
Bye bye, Jimmy, good riddance. Now you, Robert Bob, be the hell out of Michigan. Bye bye, Jimmy, good riddance. Now you, Robert Bob, be the hell out of Michigan. Bye bye, Jimmy, good riddance. Now you, Robert Bob.
I'm finally at 7 Mile in Woodward. Let's see what it looks like up here. 7 Mile in Woodward. There's a McDonald's, a BP, and there's the over there in that fog, that's a golf course. That's right, y'all. On the other side of that golf course is motherfucking money over there. Oh, Dave Bean made sure the other side of that golf course, they got a corner to me right there, which is called Palmer Woods or Palmer Woods. Millionaires, possibly billionaires live over in that area. It's so foggy right now, that's probably a fucked up shot. But I'm just now getting to 7 Mile in Woodward. And I had to get out the cab and I had to pay like $8 when I only should have paid $1.75. This is why Mayor Bean needs to be recalled. Because he's costing the city too much money. And he's costing the citizens too much money. What if I exempt my city taxes to pay for these cab rides? I bet they'll probably send the police or the feds to my doorstep. Which is why we need to send a recall to Mayor Dave Bean's doorstep. Now if you wonder where all the money goes in Detroit, it goes here in the little entertainment district, basically owned by Mike Ilitch. You know, it's a shame for one man to own so much shit in the city. You want to figure out what council people he paying off to make sure that he keeps a monopoly on our city. I'm on a smart bus right now because the Detroit bus is just taking too damn long. Smart, when y'all gonna start coming in our neighborhoods and getting us? All right, brother, peace out. This is where a lot of the money go to downtown Detroit, right here. See this right here? This is where all the money go to. When they say Detroit is on the move, though, what they really saying is downtown is on the move. This right here is what they take care of. This is what they mean make sure gets done. He makes sure that white folks keep a monopoly economically on this city. And this is where they do it at. Now pretty soon Detroit, Dave Bing is going to have it so monopolized, so suburban monopolized down here that we are not going to be able to come down here unless we live downtown. If you ask me, that's what Charles Pugh is trying to do. Charles Pugh is working closely with white folks to make sure that they secure downtown for their own pleasure. During Tiger games and hockey games, we are not going to be able to come down here unless we live downtown. If you ask me, that's what Charles Pugh is trying to do. Charles Pugh is working closely with white folks to make sure that they secure downtown for their own pleasure. During Tiger games and hockey games with open beer containers, white folks are walking down here every day and is getting drunk and fucked up. And the police don't say shit. The police is just basically down here to make sure that these white folks have a good time. They'll fuck over us if we down here with an open beer can. Oh yeah, they'll take our ass right over to 1300 Bogey. This did not ask Charles Pugh, Gary Brown, or Santel Jenkins, or any of the council members to make that move. Anytime you make moves without the citizens' approval, your ass gotta go. City council will realize, and Dave Bing and other politicians will realize, the citizens of Detroit, we are the decision makers. And if you ever get your limited-minded ass in your little corner and think that you're going to make a decision that's best for that you think is best, don't let those words ever come out your mouth. You did this because you think it's best. I don't give a fuck if you think it's the bad move and we ain't thinking right. If the citizens of Detroit say it goes, then goddamn it goes. Just like we said we don't want a mayoral controlled school board, Charles Pugh, Santel Jenkins, Gary Brown. But still in yet, you stupid motherfuckers are continuously pressing for a mayoral controlled school board. We told you motherfuckers no, but still in yet, you teaming up with that dirty white bitch, Jennifer Granholm. Gary Brown, you have a hearing problem. We do not want the mayor controlling our schools. But this is what they do. They make sure white folks secure downtown. None of these businesses that you see that I'm riding past is owned by black people. These businesses lay dormant for a very long time. Let me tell you what white folks in the suburbs do. Mayor Dave Bing and our city council allow these white folks to buy this property and sit on it for years. They don't get on them about fixing up the property. They'll get on you and I about putting a couch in front of our house. And what I would like to show you right now while I'm approaching it is the big ass sore thumb that dumbass Dennis Archer put in the middle of our downtown called CompuWare. I think this stupid motherfucker is on the board or some shit like that, but for $1, CompuWare was able to fuck up our downtown like that. See that big ass building right there? That's CompuWare. Fucked up everything. Traffic and all that. Had to make bus routes different. All because of this motherfucker wanted it right there. Now there's Channel 7 Action News. They probably looking for a story and shit. I don't know what the fuck they doing downtown. They shit jumping on down here. But never ever trust 7, 2, or 4, because they will never ever bring you or report to you the true Detroit. When they tell you shit like Snyder is up in the polls or this person is winning in the polls, they come downtown. They don't ever come to the neighborhoods because downtown is diverse. Anybody, they don't even have to be from Detroit, and they'll just roll up on them and ask them some shit and then tell you this is what the majority is saying. So don't ever believe 2, 4, and 7 and what the fuck they saying. White folks, when I show you all this big ass sore thumb that dumbass Dennis Archer put in our city, this shit gonna fuck your mind up, because you will say, why would they put a building in the middle of a downtown? And look, there's the U.S. Customs right there. I don't know what they doing right now. Just in our city, just violating our city. What the fuck was custom? Man, he probably busted a good nut in Dennis Archer's mouth when Dennis Archer, when he let Dennis Archer let him get that shit. Look at that. Put that fucked on downtown up. All those niggas doing like 20 years in prison gonna get out, ain't gonna know where the fuck they at. Yeah, thanks Dennis Archer for that big ass sore thumb in downtown Detroit. Man, just fucked our city up. Man, Dennis Archer was a pain in our ass. I don't see what the fuck y'all talking about when y'all said that nigga was the best man we had. He was nothing but a sore on my ass. I tell you that much. Dennis Archer, look what the fuck he did, y'all. Look at this big ass building. Now they say they do everything for black people to get businesses in downtown. Man, ain't none of these businesses owned by black folks. Every building I'm walking past is not owned by black folk. These crackers had a lock on this shit 2 city councils ago. Look at this shit. Niggas don't get in shit like this. Look at this. This is the casino and all that shit. Commercial leasing. Look at that shit. You think they rearranged all this shit for us, man? Come on. Look at this. Look, this place vacant. There ain't no black people occupy that. I guess we ain't got what it takes to come down here. Hi, Dave Bean. You say, fuck them niggas down there. I'm letting the white folks take Detroit back. Hi, Dave Bean. I'm telling you, a white Detroit will not sell. Now, what I want to do is give you a better glimpse of this big-ass, sore-thumb, dumb-ass Dennis Archer, as Ron Marks say on WHPR TV 33. TV33.com. Shouts out to WHPR TV33.com, TV33 UHF, RJ Watkins, Henry Tyler, Richard Harrison, JD Hill, real people over there. But this gonna fuck you up though. Man, when Dennis Archer did this shit, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking.
Just to save face, black folks act fake. They ain't trying to get along, they trying to sell our fate. Nah, I ain't racist, I'm just stressing to you. They don't kill nobody else but my ethnic group. Why us, why us? What have we done? I stand with my father cause I am John's son. Hebrew descendants, David's seed, and his rap job will make them see. Watch out, they raging war on us. Hate bottle them up, now they wanna pour on us. Watch out, cause their kids are loose. The only thing they missing is their hoods and their loose. Watch out, public education is designed to make sure black kids don't have nothing in the mind. Watch out for those sellout ass blacks who say that they love us but ain't nothing but rats. Watch out, they raging war on us. Hate bottle them up, now they wanna.
I had to get some batteries. Running low on the batteries, but we're gonna go back to that big ass sore thumb that dumbass Dennis Archer put in the middle of downtown Detroit. It's gonna really blow your mind. I mean, I don't know who was giving each other head, him or Carmanis, but Carmanis was doing him or he was doing Carmanis, but somebody was doing somebody to be able to put a big building in the middle of downtown Detroit. A big ass sore thumb. Now the biggest question one has to ask himself, who in Detroit works in that big ass sore thumb they call CompuWare? Who in the hood works at CompuWare? Who in the hood got a business at CompuWare? These are the things we need to ask Dennis Archer when we see him instead of sucking his dick like he was the best thing since sliced bread. Who work at CompuWare that you know? I don't know nobody who work at that big building. Everybody, I bet you work North 8 Mile. And that is what this documentary is about, how our city council just continues to try to bring white folks back to this city and flush us out. And when I be going to these different countries on my little ghetto techno tours, they be praising them like they doing the best thing for Detroit. Right now I'm at CVS. We ain't never had a CVS downtown Detroit. They fucked me up with this move. But let me show you what Dennis Archer did again. And I hope y'all keep rewinding this over and over and over and over again, because I want you to see the inept thinking that goes on in this man's brain. And this is why Detroiters ain't got nothing. Because when you give away our precious resources and just all the blocks, other people from trying to build down here. Look at this, y'all. This is what me and Kwame was arguing at when he was trying to run again, and me and him had an argument and shit. The Channel 4 caught us down here arguing. But that's CompuWare, right in the middle of downtown Detroit. Man, you should just want to kick Dennis Archer in the ass every time you see him. What would, and here's the fucked up thing about CompuWare, they don't employ